So there's different ways you can make fins. You can do it this first way I'm going to show you. So you're going to want your fish and your drawing, and you're going to want to look at where the fin is going to be in position with your fish. And you need to account for extra wire to go into the body. So you can see how I've drawn like a line longer. So I'm going to make one style fin that's just one long piece of wire. And then I'm going to show you how to make fins with one long piece of wire, but also like ribbed pieces of wire inside, okay? So let's do this first simpler one. So I want it to be able to fit in this area, and there's my drawing. So now it's just a matter of forming the wire to be similar to my design there. So to me, that'll fit right here. And I can manipulate that shape better after. Use a cutting mat. They're located right above where your drawers are. Have your tape all pre-ripped. And then start taping it down. Saving the little extra bits of tape. Overlap. Try to be consistent with your overlap so it's nice and neat. Remember that, the craftsmanship part of your grade. And this will make it easier to pull off, because we're going to have to pull this off and then tape the other side. A couple more pieces and then I can peel it off, which is kind of tricky. Now I can use one of these little pieces right here. Okay, so pull it from where you started, so the end that you're going to stick into the body, your exposed wire. You know what makes it easier? I'm forgetting a step. Trim some of that edge with a knife located at my desk. Now start to peel it off. There. Flip it over and repeat. Try to get that tape out of your way, and then repeat the process. We can then end up trimming the edge to either be, you know, smooth with the wire, or you can make it a little bit more decorative, like giving it some texture. One of your elements and principles you need to include. A little more tape. So now we can refine it. I just need some scissors. Make sure that you press down so all that tape is touching. And then when you trim, make sure you don't trim all the way to the wire. The tape needs to be able to stick. But I might make more of like a cool edge than just what I formed with my wire. I didn't give myself a whole lot to play with on the bottom, but I could have just added more strips of tape. In the scissor drawer, there's also those scissors that cut like wacky edges, so you could use that if you wanted. But I'm just going to call this good enough just so I don't take forever with this demonstration. So now you're ready to insert it. So make an incision. This is where we start to be doctors. I've always wanted to be a Dr. Dolly. Has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? So I'm going to try to have one of my kids be Dr. Dolly. Okay, so peeling it open. So you find that cardboard base. You're going to have your hot glue gun plugged in, all ready to go. And you are going to put hot glue all in there. Then you're going to take your fin, make sure you don't put it in backwards, into the hot glue. Cut a little bit more. So if there was really hot glue in there right now, I'd have to be careful I wasn't burning myself. Then take those two edges, those two flaps, See how that makes a really nice seam? It's not like a blunt, weird edge. It looks natural. Then, with that hot glue, apply more glue. That side, keeping the glue inside of that flap. Then you'll take more strips of tape and kind of just tape off that seam. Right there. It looks a little loose because I'm not actually using glue right now. But something sort of like that so you have a nice smooth transition. Does that make sense? Okay.